So we must understand that in our seeking, what we have to see is a higher dimension to our awareness. In that dimension, you have to become something. Like you have become a human being. You are no more a monkey, you are a human being now. In the same way, you have to become something. In Sanskrit language, a Brahmin, a person who is a realized soul, the one who knows the Brahma, the all-pervading power, is called as Bijaha, means born again. And also, a bird is called as Dvijaha. A bird is first born as an egg and then it is born as a bird. There's complete transformation. You don't have to certify a bird that it is no more an egg, it just becomes. You see it through that it becomes. So, those who are honest and those who are really seeking must know that you have to become something. It's not just that you become mad or you become like some sort of a funny, freaky fellow, but you become really something that is in your awareness. Now, if you have to go to science, we'll find out that Jung, who was a realized soul, who got realization much later, and then he defied Freud, has clearly said that if a human being evolves, he'll have to become collectively conscious. His consciousness becomes collectively aware, meaning that you should feel others within yourself on your fingertips. Muhammad Sahib has said, at the time of resurrection, your hands will speak. Your hands have to speak. Now, the hands have no tongues to speak, so what happens? It is accepted in the medical science that the sympathetic nervous system is expressed in your 7 centers on your fingers, but they don't know which are where and how it is. They cannot decode it. And they are honest about it. But they say there is some sympathetic connection with the fingertips. So, in your awareness, it has to happen, by which you have to be more alert, more normal, more dynamic, more beautiful, more loving, more understanding. So, something has to happen to your central nervous system. It must be apparent that you are feeling something more in your central nervous system. Now, what people are enamored is that if they see some people dancing madly, they feel enamored. It's a sign that you have not been able to understand. We have seen Christ, we have seen Buddha, Mahavira, Kabira, Nanaka, we had Lord Tse, and so many others. Did they behave like this? Did they become mad? We have got Moses. Did he become mad any time? Was he mad any time, behaving like a mad person? All these new theories have started, I think, 50 years back or about 60 years back. That people believe in these new theories and they have forgotten all the traditional things that have come to us, our heritage. And we depend more on these nonsensical things which has no moorings at all. Because the people who are supposed to be the founders of all the religions have never behaved like this. And why this new type of thing that has started, that people are behaving in this manner and accepting it to be a very normal thing. So all the seekers must know that you have to become the spirit. Means you must feel your own powers. It is not that you feel the powers of another person. Now he is a person who brings out some diamonds for you. So what? Logically you reach a conclusion. Do you want diamonds or do you want your spirit? You can buy them in the market. Why do you need a guru to do that kind of a job? There must be some jugglery. All kinds of these spiritual juggleries are on. And when I came here from Perth onward, Melbourne, Adelaide, and here, everywhere all the people of the media have been asking me that why these gurus have come from India and they have ruined us like this. They have so many Rolls Royces and that, this and that. And that. I said, thank God, now at least you are realizing. But I went to America and told them long time back that these people are going to come and be careful about them. Has been already told about them. But people did not want to follow it. They thought that it is better that you accept a guru, live with him, and that when he goes to heaven, means hell actually, you will be there. Now, I am very happy that a awareness is coming to the seekers, that lot of them are realizing that they have not found the truth. If you are reaching that conclusion that you have to find the truth within yourself, then Sahaj Yoga will work much wonders. Now, our evolutionary process has not been anything which is dead. It is a living process. There is a force within us which brings forth our evolution. And living process cannot be activated by mental activity. For example, if you put a seed in the Mother Earth, it sprouts by itself. By saying that you better sprout now, or by saying that it has sprouted, you will have just mental satisfaction of creating an imaginary image. But actually, it has to happen. The happening has to take place. And this happening is built within you. That has to happen within your being and is already, you are destined for it. She is your mother. And she's waiting for days together. For ages together, many lives, she has waited for this great opportunity to give you your second birth. But so far, you have not allowed her to do her work because mentally you are equipped with all books in your head, or all gurus in your head, or all kinds of ideas in your head, and she, poor thing, is waiting for that to manifest your second birth. And that is a big problem, how to make people understand that by mental activity you cannot raise the kundalini. I may give you lectures after lectures, not necessary that your kundalini will rise. But it will rise when I pay attention to it. And if you get your realization, you can also make it rise through your attention. That is called as through the power of Chitta, Chitta Shakti. But you must have your Chitta Shakti enlightened. If you are not an enlightened person, you cannot do it. Can you do it by paying attention to somebody raising up the Kundalini? You can see the pulsation of the Kundalini in many people, those who have got problems in their centers, like the second and the third center. You can see it very clearly what happens, and you can see it pulsating just like a heart, the bone pulsating like heart. You'll be amazed to see that this bone, which looks such a stiff thing, is pulsating. You can even see the rising of the Kundalini with your naked eye, But if you have a stethoscope, you can hear the lap going up. This is called as anahata, means without percussion, the sound without percussion. And you can feel it on top of your head, also the same thing rising, which Kabira has said that on the Shunya Shikhara, means on the silent peak of your brain, you start first feeling the anahata, means the sound of lap, that you hear in your heart, you start feeling it here. And when it breaks that area, the fontanelle bone area, which is called as talo, you just feel the cool breeze coming out of your head. Now, this you cannot do. You can jump, dance, become mad, take drugs, take alcohols, grow your beard or cut it off or do anything that you want to do. But you cannot make a cool breeze come out of your head. And that is what is the proof that it is a living process that does this.